Hello, in my last video I explained that I was planning on separating my jazz record collection from my main collection, and I've managed to complete that now, and I've got a little jazz corner now of my music room which you see there. It's been a really worthwhile exercise. I've got my vinyl records there in alphabetical order. I've got CDs as well. I haven't got as many CDs, so they aren't in alphabetical order, but it's been a really worthwhile exercise because it's freed up quite a considerable amount of space then from my main collection, which you see over there. So you see some gaps appearing now, so there's plenty of room when I managed to acquire some more records, so that could be filled in that area there. And I still got some space here for some more jazz records when I get them. I've got them in alphabetical order. I've also got along the top there some compilation albums as well. So yeah, it's been really worthwhile. I've got my CDs there, and yeah, just go show some of the records that I've got here. It starts off then with yeah, Count Basie and the Kansas City 7. That's on the Impulse label. More Count Basie. We're moving into Art Blakey, wonderful jazz drummer. Oh, a particular favourite of mine as well, that I think I did a video on this album some time ago. So we got Dave Brubeck, quite a few Dave Brubeck records actually. Got a few Dave Brubeck records in here. This was, I think, looking at that one there, it's one of the first jazz albums I ever bought, and this would have been over 30 years ago. I bought that album, and I still play it. John Coltrane, I got quite a few John Coltrane. Really interested in listening to John Coltrane. There's a particular favourite of mine. That album's called Crescent. More Coltrane, A Sun's Ship. One of the things as well, where apart from the music, because I really enjoy listening to music, but it's to jazz. But over the years, I've got interested in actually reading the album covers and reading what musicians then are on each of the recordings, because a lot of the musicians then went off and did their own their own solo albums or worked with other people on other albums. So I've built up a little bit of knowledge then on the musicians. And the other thing that I'm interested in also is reading up on how the recordings were made, how the who engineered the recordings. It is quite interesting, because I've always found as well quite a lot of like jazz records that I listen to in my system. It's a lot easier to pick out the soundstage than to place the different musicians within the soundstage, and really kind of engage with the performance then, and I quite enjoy that. That is the Blue Train by John Coltrane. I've got the mono and stereo collections edition 12-piece set. Very interested in listening into both formats, both the mono and the stereo. Moving on, Billy Cobham I have here. Quite a few Billy Cobham albums actually. Fantastic drummer, of course. Bill Evans. I've got some Bill Evans on CD as well. So I've got Stanley Clarke in there, and I, you know, I've got some in this collection. For instance, I got Herbie Hancock. So I got some like electronic jazz or fusion. Dave Grusin. So quite a lot of different forms of jazz. The Tubby Hayes Quintet, that's on the Jasmine label. So we've got Elvin Jones. It's a particular favourite of mine, that album. It's Live at the Village Vanguard. It's on the Enya label. Yeah, a really nice recording. Enjoy listening to that. Bill Jackson. Quite a lot of stuff here. I got quite a few. Thelonious Monk. Really enjoy listening to Thelonious Monk on the piano there. The McCoy Tyner. Oh, just to show some of the albums I got. Max Roach, another fabulous drummer. Sonny Rollins. Quite a lot of Sonny. I've got quite a few Sonny Rollins actually. You know. I do listen to them quite a bit. Buddy Rich. I got quite a few Buddy Rich albums as well. Really enjoy listening to those albums. Some live recording in the, was a Sarah Vaughan live Ronnie Scott presents. I've got a Ronnie Scott album here somewhere as well. Yeah, so that's basically, you know, give you an idea of what I've done, and the benefits I found have been great. You know, I've now freed up a lot of space. My sort of like collection makes a lot more sense now to me. There's some CDs there, Bill Evans, some Dave Brubeck on CD, Miles Davis on CD. I haven't put these in any kind of orders yet, but yeah, there you go. So that's my little jazz corner of my record collection. So thank you again for watching the video. Bye bye.